Yo, welcome your faces back. Today we're going to be talking about something very controversial right now. A lot of people are really doing backflips over this kind of thing, and it's just getting out of hand. So a lot of people at the moment, especially in the comp scenario side of things, have a huge issue with this weapon. One of the main issues being the fact that it can either 3-tap you or shoot you once and then go in for an instant melee at pretty much most ranges. So obviously the comp players, they're not happy with this. It's basically a pocket shotgun, and I can kind of see where they're coming from, but at the same time I don't think that 343 should actually nerf this weapon, and I'm going to get into why in just a second. Before the video starts, I honestly would like it if you guys would like the video. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. That way I can grow as a channel and make the content better for everybody. Without further ado, let's get into this. So it's no secret that a lot of people right now in the Halo community are very upset, and it's for a multitude of reasons. And it's more of a 50-50 situation. On one side we have people that want the Mangler to either be nerfed or taken away. On the other side we have people that are saying that it's completely fine, 343 don't touch it, you're gonna ruin the game if you do so. Honestly, I would say that I'm in the middle usually, just because, you know, I'd rather not put my input in a video, but I'm gonna have to side with the people that don't want it nerfed, and I'm gonna explain why. Now that's not to say that there isn't, like, you know, an issue with the weapon, and what I think the issue is with the weapon right now is how it's being treated more like a tier 1 weapon alongside with like the sidekick and stuff. I think rather than nerfing the weapon, 343 should look into maybe tweaking the spawn rate of the weapon, as one of the comp players said the other day, and also maybe changing it up to be more like a power weapon rather than a, like I said, tier 1 weapon. But where should they implement that? Should that be in social game modes or ranked or both? Personally, I think that should only be in ranked game modes. Where the Mangler sits right now in social is fine, because we have all these other weapons anyway. And I think with comp, it's a different story, because there's only a few select weapons that you really just pick up because they're good. Things like the BR, the plasma pistol for, like, you know, burning the shields, the Mangler, obviously, all those kind of different weapons. But the problem is the way that the Mangler is, like, you know, right now, it's very overpowering. Maybe not so much as the battle rifle, considering that the battle rifle has pretty much no drop-off damage compared to the Mangler, but obviously the Mangler is still an issue. But the Mangler doesn't need to be nerfed, because if you nerf the Mangler, it's going to just completely take away the whole identity of the weapon in the first place. Players have gotten used to how the Mangler plays, they've gotten used to the way it works, how it feels, the TTK, stuff like that. If you start tweaking with it and messing around with it, it's going to throw it all up in smoke. Now I get it, a lot of games, they do this anyway. Destiny is a prime example for buffing weapons and nerfing them. But the problem is with Halo, Halo has a small sandbox compared to, say, something like Destiny, where, say now one of your favourite weapons gets nerfed in Destiny, you can just move over to something else that works similarly to that weapon that got nerfed, but not too different, right? So the problem is with Halo is that we don't have that option. If you nerf something like the Mangler, which is a unique weapon, then it's going to lose its complete value, and there's a good chance people just ain't going to pick it up anymore, depending on how they nerf this weapon. So let's get into how this weapon works. As you can already see, the Mangler is a beast, right, at ripping into shields and also killing shieldless opponents. So the way that the Mangler works is it's 2 body shots to take the shields off, break the shields, they're vulnerable, right? After that, you can either shoot them one more time in the head for a 3-tap, or shoot them twice in the body for 4 total shots to kill somebody. Additionally, what you can also do is shoot somebody once and then melee them to instantaneously kill them. So what I think the main issue there is, for the comp players especially, a lot of the time, especially when they're trying to, like, you know, pace their shots, they're trying to get into gunfights, trying to, like, keep the momentum going, out of nowhere some dude shoots them twice with a Mangler and that's it, their shields are stopped, they have to take cover, stop their formation, whatever they're doing. Okay, fair enough. But again, that moves into the situation of, should the Mangler be nerfed or should it be repurposed? And I think it should be repurposed. I think it should be turned into more of a power weapon situation in ranked, to where it only spawns every, like, 1 minute or something, right? And it's in the middle of the map where people have to fight for it rather than just being able to pick it up from spawn. That way, then, it's more balanced, in my honest opinion, and it gives more of a fighting fair chance. Whoever decides to go and fight for it, whoever wins that battle gets the Mangler. Also, decrease the magazine size in the Mangler. There you go. Problem solved. Make it a situation where you can only use it a couple of times. Like, we don't need to nerf weapons right now. If anything, we need them buffed, but I'm going to make a separate video on that. The main issue that we've got here is that for some reason it seems like 343 are more listening to these comp players than they are the rest of the community. Because from what I've seen, there's more people against the nerf than there are that are, you know, all for it, right? So now obviously it comes down to one thing. Are they going to listen to the comp players, or are they going to listen to the rest of the community? Only time's going to tell. So I advise each and every one of you who actually likes the Mangler to voice your opinions, get your texts out there, let everyone know, these big major YouTubers, that the Mangler needs to stay, right? Sign all the polls you need that all these content creators are posting up, and make sure that you voice your opinion on what you want to happen with this game. But other than that, I'm going to end the video here. I'm interested to see where this goes. If you liked the video, obviously like it. If you didn't, don't like it. Subscribe if you can, it would really help me, especially trying to get my videos into the algorithm for YouTube. But other than that, I hope you all have a nice day, and yeah, keep it real.